Evening everybody, Rich here, back for another Minecraft ship tutorial video thingy what's it, and today is part 1 of my MS Batory tutorial. Now the Batory is a Polish ship built I think in the 1920s or 1930s, not really sure, but it's a ship of that era if you know what I mean, and I think there were 2 in the class as well, so there was a sister ship, but don't know a huge amount of this ship, and also the colour scheme is a bit sketchy as well. I originally did a preview video of this thing with a red draft, and then some people complained saying it had a green draft, so I've changed that to keep certain people happy. So we now have a green draft. I personally think the red one looks better, but you know, that's how things go. But anyway, this is my Batory, and it is not a 1-to-1 scale ship. Like all the other ships in my builds, they're not 1-to-1 scale. So this thing is 70% bigger than the real ship. So the scale of this thing, it is 273 blocks long and 39 blocks wide. That's the hull at least. And if you're going to be building the ships in water, so if you're going to lay the keel, you're going to lay the keel on the 13th block below the surface, but we'll get to that in a minute. Ignore that thing over there, I've not bothered with that. But hey ho. So here's our Batory, this is what we're going to be building, and it's not a massive build, it is a fairly simple build I think. It's sort of in the mid-range, so it's kind of in the same class as the Bloemfontein and the SS America for build quality, or build difficulty if you like. Build quality is sketchy at best anyway, so there you go. But it's sort of in the same range as the America. So the America's over there. If you built that thing before, then this thing should be a piece of piss. Right, so enough of all the bullshit, let's get over to our keel. So the keel is here. It's a grey line, and the keel is 248 blocks long. So that's what you want to lay, 248 blocks long for the keel, and that is our centre line and backbone of the ship. So everything will attach to this. And as I was saying, you want to build this on the water, you want to build it in the water, 13 blocks below the surface. So that's how it will sit. So the water will sit fine around the ship. And as before, as I'm doing this on a PC, I am going to be using WorldEdit, but I'm only going to be using WorldEdit for copying and speeding up of certain processes. I will explain everything as I go along, so that you don't get well, you probably will get confused and left behind, but I'm trying to explain things as I go along before I use WorldEdit, just to make things slightly easier for all involved. But anyway, that's all the bullshit. So we're going to start with the bottom of the draft, so the draft base plate. So we're going to start on the 5th block of the keel, and I'm going to be working on the left side for the minute, and I'm going to copy over to the right side afterwards. So best thing is to do both sides at the same time, but it's up to you. So we're going to start on block number 5. So from the front, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back, and then we want a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we want 4 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want 2 rows of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then a row of 82. So that's the first block there. And I measure as we go along. So we want a line of 82. In theory, that should be a fairly simple thing to do. Alright, just check how long that is. That is 70, so another 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it should be 82 now. And yep, there we go, that's 82. And then from the end of the 82, we want to curve back inwards now. So at the end of the 82, we want to go 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3 rows of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2 rows of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then you should have 7 blocks of the keel sticking out the back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. So that's all blocks of the keel sticking out the back. That's 7 we want. And there you go. There's half of the base plate done. So you do the same thing on the other side of the keel. So the base plate should be done. Excuse me. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to build the ship slightly wider. So we go back. We'll go over to the back end of the 82. So here's the 82 here, and go to the back end of it, which is this block here. And we're going to add 2 blocks out, so out 2 on top like that, so 2 out there. And then add forward 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on top of that end block we add 2 out again, like that. And then we go forward 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. And then at the end of that you go up 2, 1, 2, and out 1, like that. So that makes the ship 3 blocks wider, and then that's that bit done. So now we go to the front end of the 82. So it's the same sort of thing again. So the front end of the 82 we want to go out 2, 1, 2, and then back 11. So add 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then out 2 again on top. So out 2, 1, 2 there. And then add 12 back again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then at the end of the 12 we go up 2, like that, and then out 1, like so. And there you go. That makes the ship slightly wider, and also those end blocks there, these single blocks here, are basically where the crosshairs are, the very outer edge of the ship, the widest point, like so. So what you want to do now is these end blocks here, these single blocks that go out, you just want to attach them together front to back, or back to front, whichever way you want to go. Up to there like that. And then the next 2 rows, these 2 rows here, you connect them together front to back. So this may take a little while. And there we go. And then the next row down, we do the same again. So attach this row below, front to back, back to front, whichever way you want to go. Oop, missed a bollock. There we go. So there we are. That's that job done. So that's half the ground plate done, the base plate. So like I say, you do the same thing on the other side. So it should end up looking like that. That's the theory, at least. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a jump cut while I sort out the other side, and then we can move on to the signage. So back in a moment. Right, back again. So there's both sides of the hull done, and it should in theory look something like this. Nothing special, but there we go. So what we want to do now, if you're familiar with my builds in the past, then you know that we're going to add signs to each section of the ship. So we're going to start at the front end, and on the centre, basically the keel, we're going to add a sign of 0. So that marks the centre line. So the centre line is 0. And then each section out to the side, we're going to go from 1 to 19. So number 1 is that section there, and number 1 that side there. Now you don't have to do this, but personally I think it's a better idea. So that's the first one there, and then you want 2 there and 2 there. And then you want to carry on all the way up to 19. So 3 is there, and then 4. Oh, piss and balls. That's 4 there, and then 5, and then 6. And then 7, and you get the idea. So you want to go all the way out from 0 all the way out to 19. So 19 will be up on the high point here, so up on the outside edge here. So 19 will be up here, that one there, and then 18 will be down here on this one. So that's 18 there, and then 17 will be down there like so, and then 16 will be down here like that. So that's 0 to 19, so 16 there, 17, 18 and 19. So you just want to add those signs to each section, and like I say, it's personal preference, but personally I do it because it makes building each section much easier. So that's what you want to do. So what I'm going to, yeah, that's what you want to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a jump cut again while I label each section. You want to do the same thing on the back as well. So start at the back end, 0 in the middle, and then go all the way up to 19, and it just makes life a lot easier. So if you're familiar with my builds, you know where this is going, so no big deal. So like I said, I'm going to do a quick jump cut while I sort out the signs, and then we can move on again. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the signs done. Now this is the back end of the ship, so like I said, you do the same, hit the back end here. So 0 to 19, all the way out, and all that crap. So what we're going to do now Let's move to the front end and start building the hull upwards. Now, as before, I'm going to work on the left side, but in my opinion, it's best to do both sides at the same time. So you start at 0, and when you get to 1, you do 1, and then 1, and then 2, and then 2, and then 3, and 3. That just makes it easier. But as I'm using welded it and all that crap and jump cuts and things, I can just do one side at a time. So there we go. So and also, if I speak too fast, I do apologise, but you can pause the video, slow it down, and all things like that. So there you go. Alright, so what we're going to do is start with 0, and this is the front of the ship, of course. So for the front, we'll start at 0, we'll build forward 3, so 1, 2, 3 like that, and then 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 2, 3 like that. And there we go. So that is the, well, that is there. So in theory, this should all be now 14 in height. So including the keel, it should be 14 high. So I'll just check that. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there we are, 14 in height plus the keel. So that was section 0. Now we move on to number 1. And for number 1, I need to change my notes. So for number 1, we want forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that's the same height. They should all be the same height when you get them done. So there we go. So that was number 1. So you do the same on the other side with the other number 1, and then move on to number 2, which is this one here. So for number 2, we want forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'll just double check it as I go along, that's fine. So there we go, that was number 2. So now we move on to section 3. And for section 3, we want forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 forward, like that. So yeah, that was number 3 done, section 3. And now we move on to section 4. For section 4, we want forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we want 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 2, 1, 2, like that. There you go. So that was section 4. Now we move on to section 5. Now for section 5, we want forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2. No, hang on, sorry, 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, 4 rows of 2, and then we go up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then forward 1, like that. There we go. So that was number 5. Now we're on to number 6. And for section 6, we want forward 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and forward 1, like that. Marvellous. And now we move on to section 7, and let me just adjust my notes. So for section 7, we want forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that was number 7. And now we move on to section 8. Now for section 8, we want forward 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And now we're on to number 9. And for number 9, we want forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's gone wrong. So, oh no, so it wasn't 3, sorry, it was 2. So apologies there. So it was up, so hang on. It was 3 rows of 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 3, and then 2. Apologies there. So instead of it being 3 rows of 3, it's 2 rows of 3 plus a 2. Sorry, it's just my handwriting I've misread. Alright, so yeah, so that's correct. So it's 2 we want there. Apologies there. Right, so now that was section 9. Now we're on to number 10. So I'm just starting to cough now. Alright, so for section 10, we want forward 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2, 1, 2. And then up 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 again, 1, 2, 3. And then 2, 1, 2. There we go. That worked better that time. Alright, so that was number 10. And now we're on to number 11. Now for number 11 we want forward 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2. 1, 2. And then up 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then 2. 1, 2. There we go. Right, so that's that one. And now we move on to section 12. And for section 12, I can't read it because the notes are a bit squiffy. Bear with me. So for number 12, I want forward 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2. 1, 2. And then up 3. 1, 2, 3. And then up 2. 1, 2. 2 again, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and forward 1, like that. Yeah, it's a bit weird that one. It goes a bit. Yep. Yeah, they're starting to go a bit wibbly, these sections. So that was number 12 anyway. So now we're on to number 13. Now for section 13, we want forward 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and forward 1, like that. There we go, so that was that one. Now we're on to section 14. And for section 14 we want forward 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and forward 1, like that. There we go, so that's that one done there. And you can see we've got a bit of a good old curve going on. Can't really see it from certain angles, but we'll look at it from front on anyway. And from front on you've got a bit of a sort of U shape going on there. Anyway, that was number 14. Now we move on to number 15. And bear with me while I just sort my notes out. Alright, so for number 15, we want forward 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want forward 6 rows of 2. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 6 rows of 2 like that. And then up 2. 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, up 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, like that. Pardon me. So there we go. That's section 15. Does look a bit odd, but yep. Alright, so now we move on to number 16. And for section 16, we want to remove this block here. So this block here, remove that one, and replace that with a row of 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we want 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want 10 rows of 2. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 5 more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And there we go. That's 10 rows of 2 like that. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Right, so that was number 16. And now we move on to number 17. Number 17, we want forward 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we want 5 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we want hang on, so that's meant to be 4 rows of 3, hang on, oh damn it, hang on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, so we want 4 rows of 3, sorry, so let's remove that, yeah, 4 rows of 3, and then we want 6 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, that should be the right height, yep, that's fine, so apologies there, I did build one too many rows of 3, so it's 4 rows of 3 instead of 5, and then you want the 6 rows of 2. Right, so then that was that. So now we move on to section 18, which is this one here. And for section 18, we want forward 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we want 5 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so it's 5 rows of 3 for that one. And then we want 3 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And there we go, that's the same height, that's fine. And then we want to go to section 19, which is the last one here. And for section 19, we want to go forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2, 1, 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and forward 1, like that. And there we go. That's all 19 sections of the front end done. That's one side at least, so if you're doing both sides at the same time, it will look better because, like I say, you have both sides done. But that is the front portion done, so that's that. So like I say, I've only done one side. But then after you've got all those sections in place, you go on the inside, and if you're familiar with my build, you know where this goes. You just go on the inside and fill in the gaps between each section, like so. And everything should all work out fine. So that's the theory, at least, anyway. So I'll do the first few sections like so. God, this green is a horrible colour, really, isn't it? Yeah, I prefer the red, but there you go. It's accuracy. Whatever accuracy means. I mean, these are my builds, so you know, accuracy is not always a right thing. So I'll do one more row, and then we can move on. So. There we go, there's the first few sections filled in, and it should look something like that. So you got those bits filled in. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a jump cut while I fill in the rest, and I'll also do the other side as well, just to save time. So I'll get the other side out of the way, and then we can move on to the back end of the ship. So yeah, I shall return in just a moment. Right, back again. So there's the hull all filled in, and it should look something like that, in theory. And I've also done the other side as well, so we've got both sides there, and that should look like that, in theory as well. And also on the inside, it should all look fine as well. So we've got all the gaps filled in, and yeah, that's the front end of our ship sort of done. So what we can do now, we're going to go to the back end, and sort of do the same process over and over again. So we're going to do section 0 out to the side, and like before, on the front end, you can do both sides at the same time, or just do one and copy it across, it's up to you. But we're going to start at 0 anyway for the back of the ship, and for section 0 on the end of the keel here, we want to go straight up 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. And then we go back or forward. Well, whenever I say forward, I mean back. Okay, because I'm the wrong way around, I always say forward. So we want forward 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, like that. And that should be 14 in height in total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 14 in height, that's fine. So it's the same as the front end. So there we go. So anyway, that's section 0, okay? So then we move on to section 1. And for section 1, we want forward 2 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2, 1, 2. And then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3. There you go. So that was section 1 like that. And then move on to section 2. And for section 2, we want forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then up up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that was section 2. As you can see, it's very different at the back end here. So the front end was sort of curvy like that, and this time it's sort of ziggy-zaggy, if you know what I mean. Look on the prototype over there, you can sort of see where we are, sort of from where the crosshairs are, go back, down, and that's what that is. So it's sort of under the bulbous of the stern. Anyway, that was number 2 done, so now we move on to number 3. Now for number 3, we want forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. There you go. So that was section 3, and now we're on to number 4. And for section 4, we want forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 3 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and there we go. That was number 4 done. Now we're on to section 5. Now for section 5, we want forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and there we go, that was that one. Now we're on to section 6, which is here. So for section 6, we want forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, up 2, 1, 2, up 2 again, 1, 2, and then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Just scratch my head. Anyway, that was section 6 done. And now we're on to number 7. For number 7, let me just adjust my notes, bear with me. Yeah. Alright, so for number 7, we want forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 3 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, and then forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Marvellous. Now we're on to number 8, section 8, and we want forward 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, and then forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. That's the theory, at least, anyway. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right, so that was number 8. Now we move on to number 9. And for number 9, we want forward 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Brilliant. And now we're on to number 10, so we're halfway now. Number 10, we want forward 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, up 2, 1, 2, and then up 2 again, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and 2 again, 1, 2, and then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Yes, I think we're getting a bit straight as we go along. Now we move on to number 11, which is that one. And for number 11 we want forward 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Up 2. 1, 2. And then up 5 rows of 2. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Bit confusing there, but there we go. So there we are. And then forward 2. 1, 2. And then forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Marvellous. Now we're on to section 12. And for section 12 we want forward 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up. We go up 5 rows of 2. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's 5 rows of 2 up like that. And then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Marvellous. And now we're on to section 13. Let me just adjust my notes. So for section 13 we want forward 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then 2. 1, 2. 2 again. 1, 2. And then up 5 rows of 2. So up 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So that's 5 rows of 2 like that. And then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Marvellous. And now we're on to section 14. So just bear with me while I adjust my notes. Right, so for number 14, we want forward 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 4 rows of 2, so up 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then forward 2, 1, 2. Forward 3, 1, 2, 3. And then forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Marvellous. And now we're on to number 15, which is here. And for number 15 we want forward 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 4 rows of 2, so up 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then forward 2, 1, 2. Forward 3, 1, 2, 3. And then forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Marvellous. And now we're on to section 16. And for section 16 we want to remove this block here, that one, and then replace it with 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 4 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. And now we're on to number 17. Which is that one there. And for number 17 we want forward 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 4 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Marvellous. Now we're on to number 18. And for number 18 we want forward 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. and then we want 6 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go, that's the same as the rest, same height. And now finally onto number 19, which is where we want to be. We want forward 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and there we go. That is all the sections of the stern done, or at least on one side, and it don't look too bad. So as before, you just go on the inside now, go back to the very back end and start filling in the gaps. So like I say, go on the inside and then just start filling in all the gaps like so, and everything should look fine in theory. So yeah, so like I say, I'll do the first few sections like I do at the front end, and then I'll do a jump cut. So bear with me on this one. Do one more row. Like so. So there we go. There's the first few rows filled in, and your stern should sort of take shape like that, and it shouldn't look too bad. So what I'm going to do now, I'll do a jump cut while I fill in the rest. I'll also do the other side as well, and what I'll also do is fill in the side panel here as well. So section 19 at the front end to section 19 at the back end. You've got the big side wall there. You can see on the prototype it's just that bit there where the crosshairs are. I should fill that in as well on both sides, and then we can move on to the next part. So I should do that. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the hull all filled in, and it should look something like that, and also the side panel as well, and it don't look too bad. So I've also done the other side as well, so that is the hull pretty much all done. So yeah, don't look too bad, do it? Not brilliant, not perfect, but it will do, and I love that philosophy. I'm going to copyright that. So there we go. So that's that all done. For the floor inside the ship, which is basically just green, you know, the bit either side of the keel, you can start filling this in if you want to, all the way from back to front, front to back, whichever way you want to go. You don't have to do this now because it's not really an important job right now. As long as you move on to the next part, you can sort of come back to this later on. But like I say, it's not important at the moment, but as I'm here I can do it anyway. So I use the fill tool, so I use fill 251 by 13 by 400 just to fill in the floor. And there we go. So that's how it should look when it's done, but like I say, you don't have to do this now because, you know, it's one of those mundane jobs that there's more important things to do. But anyway, that's that done, and that's the hull, or the draft at least, complete. So what we could do now is move on to other important things like propellers and the rudder. So we're going to start with the rudder, and we're going to go to the back of the ship underneath the overhang here, and on this straight edge here, this vertical point, we're going to add 5 hinges. Now the hinges are cobblestone wall, but you can use any sort of block you want, but like I say, the cobblestone wall is the preferable one, and we're going to add 5 hinges. So on the center block, at the end of the keel, we add 1 there, and then add 1 every other block. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's your 5 hinges. And then for the rudder itself, you're going to go from the bottom. So the bottom hinge, you're going to build back 7. So no, hang on, you want 7. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 back like that, and then up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then forward 1 like that, and then underneath that we want forward 3. 1, 2, 3. And then underneath that we want forward 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down to connect all the hinges up like so. So there's all the hinges connected, and then on the inside here you can just fill it all in with the green or whatever colour you choose to use. So it shouldn't look too bad when it's all done. And there we go, there's our draft done, or the rudder done rather, and don't look too bad, do it? Not brilliant, not perfect, but once again it will do. And then for the propellers, we're going to need our sandstone for this one. So sandstone blocks, and then sandstone stairs. So get those. So for that, we're going to need, and then for where the propeller goes, we're going to go back to the back end of the keel. So just where the hinges are, the back end of the keel here, and we're going to count this as number 1. We're going to count up 7. So that's number 1 there, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. and then we go forward 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this block here, and then with white blocks, you're going to build out 4. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th block is green, like so, or whatever colour. So there we go. Then remove the 4 white blocks because we don't need them no more. And there we go. So there's where our propeller will go. So like I say, it's 7 up and 8 forward, and then out 5 is where your propeller goes. And then for the propeller blades, you're going to want to build up 2, and then up 2 like that. So it's 2, 2 like that, and then out 2, and then 2 like that, and then down 2, and down 2 again, and then into like that. So there's your propeller blade looking like that. And then with the stairs, you just use the stairs to build the blades corner edges. So add 4 stairs, 2 up, 1 there and 1 there, and it creates a triangle blade, and it don't look too bad. So I just do the same on all the other ones. Sorry my voice is going a bit funny, but it's that time of year again. So there we go, that's that blade done, and then the next one like so, and then the last one like that, and there we go. There's our 4 blades, and it don't look too bad. And then in the centre of the propeller, we'll just add the cone there, and there we go. So that's the propeller done. Oh no, missed a bit. There we go. So there we are. There's the last block. So there we are. There's the propeller all done. And then in front, behind the propeller itself, we're going to add the propeller shaft. So from the centre of the propeller, going to build in green a line of blocks all the way forward until it blends in with the rest of the hull, like so. And then go back to the propeller again, and then 1 block back from the propeller, build up 2 and 2, and then 1 like that. So it creates the shaft, or the fin for the shaft, and then just on each row, just build forward again till it connects with the rest of the hull, like so. And there you go. It's basically a little triangle going forward, if you know what I mean. And there we go. That is the propeller shaft done there. So you do the same on the other side. So you'll have 2 propellers the same, but I'm going to just use welded it for this bit because it's a pain in the ass to do. So I shall quickly use the copy paste for this one. So copy from down there up to the center here, and we'll just use copy, flip to the right, and then paste. And there we go. There's both propellers in place, and that's the draft all done. So don't look too bad, do it? So yeah, that is part 1 all done, and that is the MS Batory draft all sorted. It took a much shorter time than I was anticipating, because it's only a small ship as well. I mean, if I was doing something like the Queen Elizabeth or the Queen Mary, I'd still be here tomorrow, but there we go. Yeah, not done too bad. So that's it for part 1. So for part 2, if you look on the prototype over there, will be the black hull and also the beginning of the white superstructure. So, and also the ship has a shear as well. So if you look at the white line in the hull, you can see it curves up when it gets towards the front. So that's something we need to take into account in the next video. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. But overall, we're not doing too bad. So like I say, part 2 will be the main hull, so we'll get to that. Thanks for watching, subscribing and all things like that, and consider becoming a patron to keep up my alcoholism active, and we can all celebrate there. So thanks for watching and all things like that. So this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing, and I shall return in part 2. So yeah, bye for now.